What's going on, family? Live and direct on the air, live and direct on the air. Y'all know the brand, freedom is a must. Freedom is definitely a must. Hoping everybody's well, everybody's safe, everybody's healthy. Back in the days when I was in C95, and the times when Correctional Officer Palmer was there, those old timers that was in C95, they know who Palmer is. He was the correctional officer that kept the real to the bone. I'm going to speak about him on another segment. But I ended up in C95, and they moved me into the projects, the flats. I think it was one lower. And the correctional officer that was there was Miss Mackenzie. And they ain't moved us to the top. They moved a few of us. Me, King Red, which is, his last name is Maldonado. I don't know what his first name is, man, but I blessed him to become a king. He became a king because I brought him in. I saw his realness from other buildings. I was with him, and I said, I'm going to bless this dude. This dude's a real dude. And we ended up over there in the same house. We got drafted, came to the same house, ended up in that, I think it was one low in the projects. We ain't go into the upper levels in the projects because they had the methadone program and all that stuff there, and we wasn't into that, you know, those programs, so we ain't in the up there. But while we was there, you know, Mackenzie, because she knew my family and stuff, she said, listen, don't come up here and start no shit. If you're going to start something on the 2 days that I'm off. I don't want no problems here. But, you know, we wasn't on that looking for, you know, for issues anyway. I wasn't looking for no issues. So it happened to be that Palmer was the relief officer when Miss Mackenzie was off. Palmer came in there for the 2 days, for her 2 days off and shit. And we were in the house and stuff, and this is the wake-up call. This is the wake-up call for those that think it can't happen, man. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? Any given time, any minute, any day, any hour, it can happen whenever. So we up in the crib and shit, and Red, the one I just crowned and shit, he was already real. He ain't had to show nobody that, you know, he was realer than when he was real already. But he had saw this dude with these sneakers and shit. And he told me, yo, you want those sneakers right there? And I ain't tell him I wanted the sneakers. I just told him, yo, the sneakers is real nice. They tight. They're real nice. Next thing I know, I'm in the front of the gallery by the phones and shit, and there's a commotion in the back. And there's a fight back there, and the police inside, because there's two police, one on the booth, you know, and one on the outside, you know, with all the inmates. He was scared, got up, started screaming, yo, what's going on, yo? And went towards the back to break it up. But Palmer saw that it was his boy, Maldonado, King Red, in the back struggling. So he told the police on the inside, leave it alone, man, I got this, man. Don't press the button, don't none of that, man. I got this. Went back there, broke it up and shit, and Red already had the nigga sneakers in his hands. And Palmer already knew what happened because Red had the sneakers in his hands. You know, after they broke it up, whatever, Red grabbed the sneakers and brought them shits back to his locker and shit. And they broke it off. The dude he took the sneakers off was a old timer. A while later, I ended up going to court. And I ended up going to court. When I went to court, I was already moved to another house. I think I was moved to, I think it was 3 lower, 5 lower on the other side, south side. We got moved down that way because they needed room for more detox dudes to come into this project side. So they moved us. Anyway, I go to court, and I never, ever, ever, ever fall asleep. You know, first of all, I don't sleep in the floors. I ain't never did no shit like that. Sleep in the floors. You know, I sit in them seats. I give me a seat and I just chill. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, this day, I put my hands like this and I put my head down. And I was tired, and I took like it's probably a few second nap. So anyway, somebody next to me taps me on my shoulder. When I open my eyes to get up, you know, in shock because I took that nap, and I know I usually don't do that. I look up, and guess who the dude that was next to me was? The dude next to me was that old timer. That old timer that I ain't even judge then. I ain't say he was no sucker. He was nobody and stuff like that. You know, I can't judge a dude or judge a book by its cover. I just ain't know, you know, who the dude was. I never met him. I don't know him. So the dude tapped me on my shoulder, and the dude take out a gun. And these are the words that he tell me. He said, listen, youngster, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, but I could have got you right here. I could have killed you right here, man. Right now I'm facing murder charges. I'm going away for life. I could have killed you behind that sneaker situation. And even though you wasn't the one that started that commotion with me over them sneakers, that was your boy. And you know, because that was your boy, you could have paid your price. Your boy's not here, you here. And in front of me, man, there were so many outlaws that knew this dude. There was about 20 dudes right in front of me. Like I was dead, man. If this dude wanted to do something, I was dead. If he wanted to beat me up, and them dudes was gonna beat me up, man, I was dead, man. I was gonna get kicked, punched, all type of shit. I'd have been done. So from then on, man, I took heed. When I seen, you know, bros or whatever that was talking about doing this, doing that, or that sneak thieving shit. I'm not with that sneak thieving shit anyway, because I was ahead. But I let them know, man, that's not the move, man. You know what I'm saying? You need something, we'll try to get it another way, the right way. We're not gonna sneak thief. We're not gonna go and rob dudes. We're not gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that was a wake up. That was definitely a wake up that this old timer, instead of doing what he had to do, put me on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man, how, you know, we think we ain't gonna bump into dudes in the long run, and in reality is that we bump into dudes sooner or later, man. You can run, but you can't hide. When you in the system, man, you know, you can go wherever, but eventually you gonna bump into dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was definite a wake up. C95, it was wilding back in them days, you know, and this old timer still probably doing mad time up north for them bodies that he on court. You know, he wasn't there wrongfully convicted. None. He had said he actually did the bodies, and he was in the stage of going to trial. You know, I happened to go to court and be in the court in the bullpens in the time that he was already, you know, every day going for those days to his trial. And it's a small world, man. Like, you know, it's a small world, and you know, whoever he is, because, you know, I can't remember, you know, I remember his face, I remember all that, you know what I'm saying, but whoever he is, if you ever made it out to appeal or whatever, and you see this video, man, you know, hit a brother up, man, and, you know, again, I would like to apologize for that situation, because I'm a grown man, you know what I'm saying, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, I like to apologize. That's grown man shit, that's man shit. That's not being no kid shit or backing down, none of that. A lot of these dudes think that when you don't do something, you backing down. Let me tell you something. If I see 20 motherfuckers coming at me and I ain't got no wins, I'm backing down. It's just straight fact. If I ain't got no wins, I ain't got no wins, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is, man. All these other dudes that get up on here and say, yeah, I fought 50 dudes, stomped out and all that there, man, you's a dumb motherfucker, man. I'm sorry to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't got no wins, I don't got no wins. I'm not going to get over there, get blown up, get beat up, kicked up, and all that shit, man. I'm just going, listen, you got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a next time when I bump heads with him, you know, on a one-on-one or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say bump heads with him when I'm with my peoples, because, you know, I ain't with that jumping nigga shit, man. I ain't with none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I always said this. I always said the same, man. If I know a dude is not going to kill me, I go all out, take a beating, take whatever. Take a loss, whatever it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this dude, you know, he just want to get his shit off. He ain't killing nothing, man. But if I know it's one of these dudes that's killing niggas, dropping niggas, I got to stop, and take this to another level, man. This dude's killing niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? For example, let's look at Blue Boy. Everybody know Blue Boy is, the shit he done do. He undone in the state. You know, he get busy. you know, nigga come his way, he do what he gotta do, he ain't playing. Now, if I had to face a dude like Blue Boy, I had to stop and think, man. Because Blue Boy's going all the way, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going all the way, man. You don't know where that all the way is gonna lead to. And you might be dead meat, you know what I'm saying? Because he done did it before. He done did what he had to do. And his thing is survival, man. He gotta survive. It's either him or you know what I'm saying? Or it's him or, you know, and him. So, you know, he gonna go for his side. He gonna protect him. So, you know, for all these dudes that go up here and start talking this nonsense, yo, you ain't do, or this, that, man. Listen, I ain't no dummy, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no dummy. Just like a cat. A cat is in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And he see the dogs come at him, and that nigga just trying to find a way to get the fuck up out of there. He ain't trying to, you know, he'll make his little front moves, you know, with his paws and shit towards the dogs to try to get them niggas to back the fuck up. But, you know, reality is, he's trying to get out that situation to survive. You get what I'm saying? Later on to be later on. You get what I'm saying? So that's me. I ain't got no wins. You know what I'm saying? I let it be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? If I got wins, one or two dudes, you know, I done did it before. One or two dudes, you know what I'm saying? I start doing what I got to do to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Swinging, whatever. You know? My mom used to always tell me, man, listen, bite niggas' ears and all that shit, man. You know, God gave you teeth. God gave you his hands. God gave you your legs. You got to do what you got to do. Kick, bite, all type of shit. Tyson done did it. Bite niggas' ears off. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's survival, man. You got to do what you got to do. But anyway, I had to let you know about this old timer. Let you know that, yeah, I could have been dead. The dude already had a couple of bodies. He was facing 100 years. And because of him, I survived. I ain't get beat up by the dudes. I got to make it back. And on top of that, I got to make it back to tell others the message. And I got to tell those youngsters that were coming in that I saw sometimes in the bullpens trying to make moves to steal somebody's shit from in there. Because every time I was in the bullpen, somebody was up to something, man. Trying to take a nigga bag with his cheese, with Cheez-Its and all that shit, lunch meat, you know, the bullshit. And I was able to open a lot of eyes to these youngsters and let them know, man, it's not the move, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, man, I'd rather starve with the Cheez-Its while I'm in the bullpens all day, whatever. Eat that, man. Don't get into no bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was glad I was able to pass the message out to others, man. But, you know, this is real shit, real talk. I don't get on here like I see some people make comments, yo, that let me see, prove it. I'm not here to prove nothing, man. If you don't believe what I say, kick rocks, man. You got to keep it moving, man. I don't just come up in here and just start talking because I just got lips, man. I come up here to talk real shit, real talk. Life experiences of shit that happened. And a lot of yous are going to know by the way I talk, by the way I'm breaking it down, that this is real shit. This ain't no me getting up here trying to get subscribers, followers for these stories. Yeah, I just started bringing up these stories, you know, besides my wrongful conviction stories and my prison reform thing, because I know that this is something that should be part of this and should be spoken about. You know, my life experience while I was in prison, doing time for something I really ain't do, man. You know what I'm saying? And I keep saying I really ain't do. I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? But because, you know, you either got to tell, you either got to, you know, in order to beat cases, do that. And I went the other way, kept my mouth quiet even though I ain't do, you know, what I was in prison for. I just had to take it and keep running because I know the code. I know the code of the law. I know the code of the prison. I know the code of the streets. And the code is, man, you don't hear nothing. You don't talk nothing. You don't see nothing. And, you know, you keep it moving, man. So I'm going to continue to speak about these stories, man, that, you know, I encountered while I was in there. You know, and there's many more, man. There's many more from C95, you know what I'm saying? The Beacon, man, even upstate, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to continue to, you know, spread the word out, man. And I'm hoping that I'm able to meet up with brothers that were up there with me in these spots. You know, that I'm able to network with, and they see this post up there, oh shit, I was there with this dude. Yo, this is me, whatever. And contact me and communicate. You know, that way, you know, we can speak about these things, man, because, you know, when you speak about these things, man, they keep you up, man. You know, they keep you alert, they keep you on your toes, you know what I'm saying? And talking about it, I think it's a must. For the reason is that sometimes we hold grudges, we hold a lot of shit, you know, we mad at the system, we mad at a lot of shit that happened to us up in there, and we ain't got nobody to talk to. You know, these people out here say, yo, go see a psychiatrist. Now listen, I'm not going to see a psychiatrist, excuse me, or somebody that's never been in jail, never experienced what I experienced, don't know nothing about the prisons, don't know nothing about the street life. I don't want to do that. I'd rather talk to other dudes that's been in the situation, know the situation, know what goes on up in there, and he's able to give me the feedback that I need to hear, you know what I'm saying? Versus somebody that don't know nothing about it in the prisons. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I'm able to say, yo, remember A Block, yo, shit, yeah, over there about 42nd, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And is able to vibe with me about things. So, you know, I'm gonna continue with the stories. To all my subscribers, my followers, people that make comments, I appreciate you guys. You don't have to be here, but you're here. You know what I'm saying? And my YouTube channel just hit yesterday, 1,000 subscribers. I know it should have been more. I've been on my page since 2017 on YouTube, and it ain't big because I don't buy subscribers. It ain't big because I wasn't talking about these stories, you know. And some people want to hear the violence. They want to hear shit like this, and this is on my page from 2017, 18, never went nowhere, and it stood low on numbers. But after these stories I'm putting up, my numbers have went up. Just yesterday I hit 1K on my YouTube channel, live and direct on the air. Please subscribe, make comments, share the pages to others that need to hear the stories. You know, subscribe to my TikTok, live and direct on the air. My Instagram, live and direct on the air. The button is free. You pay nothing for it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a click away, a free click away, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, you know, you don't gotta like it, man. Just share it. Other people might like it. I like the content that's on there. And again, I appreciate all of you, man. Y'all already know the brand. Freedom is a must. Free all my peoples. And blessings. One.